back to Make It with Mod Podge. My name is Cathie Filian, and today Steve is going to teach you 4 different rustic holiday decor ideas. And our first one is starting with a tin can. So grab your recyclables so you can make something cute like this.
Hey everybody and welcome. I'm Steve Piacenza and Cathie, thank you for that introduction. Today's going to be a lot of fun because I'm going to show you how to create 4 different holiday rustic decor projects. Let's go over here and take a look. We are going to create this bottle brush tree. We're going to add Mod Podge and glitter, and we've got napkins, and we have a bunch of embellishments. So we're going to turn a plain one into this. We're also going to show you these great wood plain ornaments and turn them into something fun with Mod Podge and scrapbook paper and some glitter. We also have this little bell over here that just a simple Mod Podge and glitter turns it into something a little bit more special. And of course, the classic pine cone with glitter. But instead of regular Mod Podge, we are going to show you how to do that with the Ultra. And the Ultra is great because it's a Mod Podge spray and super easy to use. Gets into those little grooves and creases in a matter of seconds. So why don't we get started, and why don't we start with our bottle brush tree here. Now you can get these at the craft stores, some home decor stores, and they're kind of plain, which is nice, but we decided we want to spruce these up a little bit. So we're gonna add a little bit of Mod Podge and glitter right on top of these to give them a little bit of sparkle. And it's as simple as getting your Mod Podge. We're using the gloss formula, and of course you can use the matte formula or the satin formula, but we're using the gloss today. And you're just gonna take your Mod Podge. You don't want too much on there. And we're just gonna go right on top of that, and you can see that laying right on top of the little tips there. Now you can go all the way around your tree and add the Mod Podge. It actually looks a little bit like snow right now, but this will dry clear, and we're just gonna add some glitter right on top. So I'm gonna just do this little section right here. And then I'm gonna take our glitter. Now with the glitter, you can add any color glitter you want. You can do green, you can do red, you can do blue trees if you want. We're doing a little bit of this iridescent glitter, and we're just gonna sprinkle it right on top over the Mod Podge, and that's gonna stick just like that. And when it dries, you're gonna be able to get this great sparkly tree like that all the way around. It's that simple. So it just adds that glitter, it attaches right on top of the tree, and that's just very simple with Mod Podge. And as you can see right here, we added a little bit of embellishments. We got some holly, we have some sequins. You can add anything you want on top of your tree. Let me just show you right over here our little case that we have. So I'm sure you guys have some of this stuff too. We've got pom-poms, snowflakes. You can add any type of embellishments onto this tree, turning a plain tree into something like this with Mod Podge glitter and some embellishments. It's really that easy. So let me show you how I did the can on the bottom as our base. This fits right on in there. And all I did was I primed it, I chalked it, it's a tin can, and I added napkins right on top of that to give it this great rustic look. A little bit of holly on there for the little embellishment. And right over here, you can see I have my tin can, just a plain tin can, and I added our home decor chalk right on top of that. You can see how I did it. I didn't do a solid look at all. I just brushed it on very quickly to give it that rustic look. And then I added our napkin. So I saw these deer napkins. We've used them before. I love them. So any napkins you guys collect, you can use for this project. And I wanted to cut out the deer on this. And here we go. I just cut it out. Very, I wasn't careful with this at all because it was a rustic look. And I'm just adding Mod Podge right on top of my can, like so. I'm just gonna go around the can, add my Mod Podge. And again, we've been doing a lot of napkin decorating and projects because they're just fun. And everybody has napkins that they're collecting, or You can find them in stores. Holiday napkins are really popular right now, so they're easy to get. Then I'm just lining my deer up. I'm actually using these lines to line up the feet, just so I know I'm straight. And I'm just dropping that right down, and then gently with my brush, gonna go around and push that down, just like so. Wrap that around there, on the top, just make sure you hit those edges. Then I'm gonna gently go over it. I still have Mod Podge on my brush, which is nice. And then with the rest of this napkin, you can see I have little bits and pieces, like so, that you can either wrap across the bottom, you can wrap around the top. I'm gonna bring this one over. You can see how I've done that. You can cut the napkin out, you can go all the way around it, and then on the back here, I just added another napkin right on the back. So guys, you can mix and match this any way you want, just to get to the look you want. And again, you can add embellishments all the way around this. We just put a little piece of holly. You can do pom-poms, snowflakes, whatever you want. So it's a great way just to have a very easy way to use Mod Podge and napkins to create this base for our tree. All right, so let's move on to the next one. I think the next one we should do is our ornament, and that is a simple wood ornament that you can get at the craft store, like this one. Now these are great because they're about $1 each, they're pre-drilled, and they come with a hanger. How much easier does that get? So what I did was, I decided to get some scrapbook paper, and I found this scrapbook paper that had the word joy in it. So I decided that I'm going to Mod Podge that right on top of our wood base. Again, we're just gonna add some Mod Podge right on top of there. This paper's a little bit thicker, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of the Mod Podge right on the back. Center this up, drop it down. Line it up there. Does that look straight? That looks pretty straight to me. And then I'm just going to do a quick top coat with the Mod Podge gloss. Again, you can use your satin or your matte finish. And then I want to add a little bit of glitter around it. So I'm going to add a little bit more Mod Podge around the edges, a little bit thicker. That's all you need. Just like that. And then I'm going to carefully sprinkle some gold glitter on that. All right, let me get my piece of paper over here. We're gonna drop, let's spin that around for you guys to be able to see that. And then I'm going to just sprinkle this glitter, this fine glitter all the way around. Now you guys can use, again, any color glitter you want. If you guys are matching things up, if you have a color palette this year for the holidays, you're gonna use that and match it up with your glitters. This is a really easy gift for people, inexpensive. People are on budgets this year, so this is a great way to be able to give and not break the bank. Like so, let that dry, and over here you can see a finished one. So that one's gonna have to dry, and you have your glitter with your scrapbook paper and your holly all on a blank wood ornament. Look at how pretty that is. Very easy, great for the holidays, great gift to give for your neighbors, teachers, friends, family, whoever. All right, let's move on to our next one, and that one is going to be, what should we move on to? Let's do our bell. This one right here. Very simple. You can see, guys, there is a plain bell right here, and on this one, all we did was we Mod Podged the bottom half. We added glitter to the bottom there, We added a little piece of holly. Again, it's just another great gift, very simple, very easy to do, doesn't break the bank, and it just adds that extra pow to this really great ornament bell. Very simple. I'm excited about this one. I'm gonna show you how to use the Ultra. If you guys haven't used this yet, you're gonna wanna check this out. This is our Mod Podge Ultra. And what the Mod Podge Ultra is, it's the spray Mod Podge that we have. It's very easy to use. First thing you wanna do is when you open it, just give it a quick rock up and down, like so. And then you're going to, whatever you're gonna use, we're gonna be doing this inside of a plastic bag because it is a spray. So make sure your surface is covered, whatever you're gonna use. We have our drop cloth down here. We also have some wax paper and a bag. So you wanna make sure, because you do not wanna get this on your dining room table or whatever surface you're using. And we're gonna simply spray. That's it. Then I'm going to bring over my paper and I'm gonna sprinkle my glitter right on top of it. And that Ultra has gotten into all those little nooks and crannies because it is a spray, and you're gonna be able to see how pretty this is once it's done. That's all. Let me tap off. We don't wanna overdo it because you want that pine cone look. And look at that. It got all right on in there. Super pretty. And again, remember, you can use any color glitter you want. We're using fine glitter for this, but even chunky glitter works. The Ultra is amazing. It's super strength. So you're gonna be able to do a lot of different projects with the Ultra. And these you can get in all different sizes. Actually, Sophia, Cathie's little girl, they were at the park and she picked up all these cones for us. So we're like, we gotta make something out of it for the holidays. So it's that easy. We are excited to show you 4 different rustic holiday decor projects for you. Very simple, very quick, very easy. These are great for the holidays. These are great to give as gifts. Inexpensive. A lot of people are on budgets this year for the holidays. So we wanted to show you this. And thanks for joining us. And do not forget to hashtag Mod Podge and hashtag Plaid Crafts. And we hope to see you next time. And happy holidays to all of you. Bye, guys.